26 detached sales have been recorded in Bird Rock, La Jolla in the 3 million and under range since nearly 2 years ago, Jan 1st, 2024, both on and off market. For context, the Shores has had 10 sales and the Farms just 2 for the same time frame. Bird Rock is clearly the most active and accessible pocket in this price bracket amongst the three. At $3 million and under, you're mostly seeing single level original homes from the 1930s to 50s, 60s, fixers, dated or partially updated properties, and a few with additions or even ADUs. Only a couple were more updated and or offered any sort of decent ocean views. At this price point, you choose your compromise. Views, location, condition, you can't have it all. You can still get a newer home too though. There were two 2015 builds that traded close to $3 million on the east side of La Jolla Boulevard, further away from the water. One on Taft and the other on Linda Rosa, which closed more recently in July of this year. On average, you can expect a smaller, more dated home though. Typically a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, around 1,600 square feet on a 0.13 acre lot, similar to what can be found in the Shores and the Farms. Only 5 of the 26 sales were west of La Jolla Boulevard, all from 2024. Starting from around 2.6 and 2.9 for nearly 1,600 square foot homes that require TLC. And since these sales are from about a year and a half ago, they'd likely trade for more today. Please keep that in mind. Linda Rosa has been the hot spot, leading with 5 sales under $3 million, 4 of them since May of this year. That's where most of the movement is happening right now. Below 2 million, there's basically no inventory. Only 2 of the sales. One at 1.7 million for a nearly 1,000 square foot home, which has since been renovated and is now back on the market, and the other an off-market teardown that just closed for 1.9 million on October 8th. Many buyers here are paying just for the lot and location, not the house itself. 3 out of the 26 sales already appear to be undergoing heavy-duty renovations. One of them is already down to the studs. Originals are vanishing, and older homes are being remodeled or completely replaced. In 2024, there were 15 sales. This year so far, we have 11. So we need 4 more by year's end to stay on pace with last year's numbers. And with just 1 active listing right now and none pending, this slightly slower pace of sales year to year isn't necessarily about demand, it's about the lack of supply. And I anticipate by the end of the year, we'll have maybe about 1 or 2 more sales in Bird Rock in this range. The homes are moving faster this year as well. The one that took the longest to go pending was 130 days this year. Last year, we had a few go over 170 days. And 5 of the homes this year moved in 5 to 24 days with no price reductions and sold at or near list price. Fun fact, of the 26 total sales, 22 were on market and nearly half of them had cash buyers. A turnkey home with all the bells and whistles is not accessible in this price range. The buyers are chasing potential and they're making compromises. The reality is the sub $3 million category will eventually taper out and become non-existent as time goes by, right? As the cost of land and construction is rising and with the time value of money, well, prices will naturally increase. Yes, there can be turbulence in the real estate market, of course. But if you're looking at things on a grand scale over time, the valuations are always going up. What we're seeing now is just the early stage of that long-term shift. Thank you for watching. I'm Tara Ravanbach, your La Jolla Native Insider, and we'll see you next week for our next market update.